Hey guys.
What's up, everybody?
Yay! Welcome to the team, welcome to the family, and we're just gonna dive into it, right?
Yeah, we wanted to create this little jumpstart your business video, kind of give you the basics, what to expect, this business is not hard. This business is it's not rocket science.
Nope.
It's just doing the same things that, if you want to be successful, you look at what your coaches are doing. And that's all we do. We look towards our coaches and
that's the beauty of this business. Yeah. You have amazing leaders, tons of amazing leaders upon our team, even in our larger team, who have gone before you, paved the way, have the resources, and so it's really just up to us to implement them and use them.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I want to dive into it. I'm going to share my screen. We do have slides. And should I do the present mode?
You can.
Okay. I don't know if I think they'll still see us in the corner. Cool.
I can pull it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, you guys. So welcome to the Sweat Life Dynasty team. We were established in February 2015, which was just a little over 3 years ago, which is crazy. I know, right? It feels like it's flown by, but we've grown a ton in the last 3 years. So we're excited to have you here. And basically, you do now have a vehicle to create the life you dream of while helping others do the same, whether or not you know it or not. That you are sitting on a gold mine, and it's up to you to take advantage of that. And it might sound cliche, and it might sound like, yeah, right, how am I ever going to create this whole big thing that I envision if that's what you envision? But I promise you, it all happens in the small daily actions, the small things. So I want to first talk a little bit about the main components of a successful business with Beachbody and why we're different, why we stand out, how Beachbody really came to be, because I think that's really important. And it's one of my favorite parts about being a part of this company. So obviously Beachbody is a network marketing company. I didn't even really know what network marketing was when I started this, but there you go. If you didn't know, you know now. So it is a network marketing company. However, what's different about us is that we didn't start as a network marketing company. Most companies develop as a network marketing company initially, and then they develop products. Like they're like, we want to use that model because we want to sell products, and then they kind of use the model as the way to, like, they think they're going to make more money that way, and then they create products that are usually decent, but that's like the second thought as opposed to the money. Beachbody was around for 10 years before it was ever a network marketing company. So the two founders of Beachbody, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, they were infomercial guys. So they were creating these awesome home workout programs that were actually very hard. And again, people gave them criticism for that. They're like, there's no way anyone's ever going to do these hard programs at home. And they're like, they had this mission to end the trend of obesity. That's always been Carl Deichler, our CEO's mission. It's the end the trend of obesity, and that's his mission. It was never about what can we sell. It was how can we actually change lives. So what was happening was they were selling these programs. They had no problem selling them. People were buying them. They hit they were in the top of the infomercials. P90X came around. P90 came around. Tony Horton was around. It was a big phenomenon. You guys all know that, I'm sure. But what was happening was, yes, they were selling products, but people weren't actually finishing the programs and getting results. And that was their main mission. It wasn't just to sell products, or we would have never become the whole coaching network. It was to actually get people results. So what they had going on was they had a message board on their website where, again, Carl Deichler decided just to let anything fly on there. They didn't monitor it. They didn't take down, if there was negative comments, anything. And people were like, you guys are going to get eaten alive for doing that. But they left it up. And what happened was people started to coach people through the programs who had already done them, like people who were doing P90X. And they were coaching other people through it. And they were giving them their tips. And they were cheering them on. And they started doing these little fit clubs in their communities. And it became this whole thing. And they saw this. And they saw that the people that were plugging in with other people, that peer-to-peer accountability, those were the people that were finishing the programs. And those were the people that were getting results versus the program just sitting and collecting dust on the shelf. So we know probably everybody owns or has owned P90X at some point. But how many people actually did it, right? I know I didn't. But I did Insanity. But anyways, so they saw that, and they developed a compensation plan. They said, there's something to this. Let's reward these customers who are out there sharing, pouring into other people on their own time and money. Let's give them an incentive to keep doing that, because that's what they wanted. That was the mission. So that's really where they developed the whole coach term. So that's why we are called coaches. We are not, just brand ambassadors. We're not salespeople. We are actually coaches because we go on the journey with our customers. It is completely different than most companies, which are transactional. our job starts once the sale's made. So we're a relationship business. And I think that that's super cool. But yeah, so obviously the main thing for you as a new coach is to fall in love and get to know the products, get to know the programs, complete a program, dive in, experience that. Because if you experience the transformations, which you will from these programs, there's no turning back. Like, you can't help but share something that's amazing. Like, if you saw an amazing movie, you tell your friends about it. If you went to an amazing restaurant, you tell everyone about it. Well, if you got results and it's amazing and saved you time and you're feeling great, like, you're going to tell everyone about it. Plus, they're going to see it, right? They're going to see it in you. So we tell people about our products. Lucky for us, we're not just selling lipstick or mascara or a toothpaste. Like, this is a lifestyle. So it's very easy to talk about and share about. We're going to talk about that. And it's super easy to have come up in conversation. If you're a mom, I've heard, I'm not a mom, but moms get together, it comes up, the baby weight, like, energy, all that stuff comes up. So it's very easy to talk about. And then we get to help other people change their lives with those programs, not by being an expert, just because we're there to do it with them, which helps us stay accountable. So, and then we get to tell those people how they can help other people, how basically they can also take advantage of this amazing opportunity and earn an income from sharing their journey and helping other people. So you must first help yourself, though, before you can help others, and that is key. But you can also help others while helping yourself. We're going to talk about that.
Yes.
So before we get into this whole talk, I want to just preface this whole thing with this very important statement, and that is, comparison is truly the thief of joy. It's very easy when you come into this business, especially when you come into this team. We are a part of the biggest team, I believe, in all of Beachbody. So if you look up to, like, maybe your grandma coaches, my coach, who happens to be the #1 earner in the company, it's very easy to start to compare yourself and to start to look at where you are at and say, there's no way I could ever get to where these people are at. And that is just not true. Every single coach who signed up, or every single coach who's successful in this business, they all started in the exact same place that you're at right now. I started in the exact same place that you're at right now. You can see this picture is actually from one of the coaches that's in our larger team. She took this, but this was on the top 10 trip. And these were all women who were in the top 10 a couple years ago. And you can see that, they all started at different places. Some of them started, their backstory was, anxiety, depression, stay-at-home mom, bankrupt photography business, 4 years in the business, $200,000 of defaulted debt, 200 friends on Facebook, no knowledge of social media, 3rd year in the business. These are all now top 10 coaches. Marriage issues, 4th year in the business, overworked nurse, battle eating disorder, mom of 3, 4th year in the business. You can see recovering addict, no business experience, 5 years in the business. It takes time, but 3 to 5 years, you could be in a really amazing place. And so just know that you can look to those for inspiration, but don't compare, because you can't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Okay. Mm-hmm. They just did these things that you're going to learn a little bit longer, and that's all it is. And so get excited about that. One of the things before I go on to the next slide that I would get excited about was thinking about the future. This business requires future vision, because in the beginning, it's going to feel like you're pushing a boulder up a freaking mountain sometimes, and you're working hard and you may not be seeing that momentum yet. But I promise you, if you just keep going, like, it'll start to flow. And I would just get excited about, like, what is to come? Like, what's going to happen in a year? Where am I going to be in 3 years? Oh my God, who's going to join my team? Like, who's going to become one of my customers? You have no idea who could come into your life through this. And you will be amazed at who does and can completely change the whole game. So get excited about that. Okay. Your turn.
and so to go off of that, as Sarah said, this business, it can take a lot of, sometimes you're going to get some no's. Sometimes you're not going to be able to want to work it. Sometimes life is just going to happen to you guys. Okay. Yes. So we talk about, obviously, the fitness side of this, or Beachbody. Okay. We have the best fitness programs out there.
Yeah.
But there's also the mental gym that you guys, it's really cool that Beachbody puts this as one of the vitals, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But as a coach, this is one thing they stress for us to do, is to actually take time every day and do personal development.
Yeah.
Like, what job says, hey, go read a book or go listen to a podcast, and that's part of your job. And so, the personal development part of it is the mental gym. This is the part that's going to push you through those tough times. This is the part that's going to keep you going, because you have that why. You know that everything you're doing now is building that foundation, is building that, pumping that well. And
It reframes your failures too.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
don't view them as failures.
No.
You know it's just part of the process.
And changes your mindset for everything that you do in life, and not only for your business, but in your relationships. You know, with your family, with your spouse, with your with your employer, just the way you go about life, the way you view opportunities, the way you view situations. You know, things that happen to you in life. You know, and so this is an amazing tool and vital that I love. Probably one of the best things I like about being a coach.
It's the most life-changing.
I used to hate reading books.
I never got to.
I'm sure everybody did. You know, in high school you had to read those books and do like quizzes and stuff. This is not that, but you know, these books really can help you in life. And so 2 of the books that we recommend most of our coaches to read. And these are the
first 2 we read.
And these are the first 2 books that hey, these are books that, you know, our coaches read. Is The Slight Edge and The Compound Effect. So if you guys can, I would definitely, recommend you guys going to, maybe I suggest getting a book, getting the physical copy from Amazon. You can get it for like probably $8.
I would also recommend if you're busy, start with The Compound Effect because it's a very quick read. I think you read it on an airplane. Yeah. And the content in that book applies to this fitness journey, applies to this business. Yep. And it's so much great content to post about. Yep. So having that book.
Definitely pick one of these. Personal development, we're going to talk more about that. We have tons of resources for you guys to use, but amazing tool, and we're excited about.
This is the game changer and the difference maker between coaches who stick it out and coaches who fail and quit. Well, there's no such thing as failing. The only failure is quitting. So the coaches who don't make it, who let the little roadblocks get them out of the game, it's because they weren't doing personal development. And I know when I'm struggling, it's because I'm not doing personal development. It's the game changer. Okay.
So, as Sarah said, our job is really easy as coaches, guys. Okay. It is, first of all, we get results. Yep. Sarah mentioned it. We pick a program. We go through a program. It's not about being perfect, though. It's about just showing people that you're on this journey and that you're trying your best. Yep. So you get results. Okay. Then once you get results, you help other people get results. So me and Sarah, we've been getting results for the last 3 years. Well, guess what? Now we're helping you get results on your health and fitness journey. Okay. Then we help people get results. So we're helping you get results, and we're going to help you help other people get results, which a lot of you have already helped people. Yeah. And that's what we do as a job. Every day, it's as simple as that. We work on ourselves. We help other people, and then we help people help other people. There's not much more to this business. It's that little daily, I guess, activities, those are whatever you want to call it, just day in and day out that we do. And so really how do we do this? It really comes down to, we're not a spamming company. Okay. We're not going to ever tell you to go spam people and send messages out, because we all know we get that. Or we're not going to tell you to go put people in a group, because we all know we've been put in groups before and like, what the heck is this?
Don't do that.
Yeah. This is really and we're going to show you how you do this with social media, but really it's about attracting people that are like you, people that you want to help, people that need your help. Connecting with them, have a real conversation, okay? And then finally, invite them to join you on this journey. Share this opportunity with them. Invite them into our tribe. This is something they can benefit from, just so you're benefiting from it. So you don't want to hold it to yourself. So really, that's the concept of it. It's not that difficult, but it does take a little bit of time, and does take building relationships and getting to know people at the end of the day.
So we're going to go over some things. Again, it's totally normal as a new coach to feel a little bit overwhelmed. You're added to new groups. You have new notifications going off. You have new lingo you're learning, because some of this stuff's like another language in the beginning. But just take a deep breath and know that this is it. This is our job. So we're just going to build on that, okay? And it will all come together. You are not expected to be an expert overnight.
And to that real quick, some of you are probably moms or dads, and when you first had your kid, I don't know, we don't have kids yet. You were probably overwhelmed. Okay, did you quit? No. Were you a perfect parent? Probably not. You may think you are.
And did the hard times make you better and stronger for it?
Yeah, you just kept on going. You learned as you went. You applied action, and that's everything you do in life.
And action's the key. You don't learn how to swim by sitting on the side of the pool reading a book. You learn by jumping in there and doing it, right? Okay. So is this mine or yours?
I'll do this one.
Okay.
So, and with that being said, we're not here to reinvent the wheel, guys. Okay, we don't want you to reinvent the wheel. We want to make this as easy, streamlined process for you as possible.
And we've already figured it out.
And we already figured it out. We went through the trial tribulations of it, but we have a lot of resources for you guys to use on your journey. Okay, the first one is our Sweat Life Tribe. Okay, VIP. This is our accountability group where Everyone in that group is going on a health and fitness journey. This is the place where you're going to go in, you're going to work on your health and fitness journey, but you're also going to invite those other people that we talked about to join you in this tribe. All right. These are for people, this is for our clients. This is for them to get results. And you don't have to worry about, hosting your own tribe yet or worrying about that now in the future. If you have like 15, 20 people in there, we may want to say, hey,
yeah, you're ready to go.
You may be ready to go. But right now, we want you to know that is a place for you to invite your people to you to show up and use it as a resource.
But show up. If you have people in there, that is the key.
They're there for you.
They're there for you.
Not me and Sarah.
So even though we are hosting the group for you, as you learn and get your own results and get your feet wet in this whole thing, you got to show up because your customers want to see their coach. Okay?
Exactly. And so the next thing we have available for you is our actual coach page. Okay? Yes. That's on Facebook. So the really two groups I want you guys to worry about is the VIPs, that's the fitness group, and then our coach page. That's where we're going to put information about what's coming out, resources, videos, training. That's where you can ask questions about the business. That's where, if you haven't done it yet, your coming out post, we want you to put it in there so all of our other coaches can, jump in and kind of give their advice. And, at the end of the day too, we're all busy. And me and Sarah may not be able to answer a question right away. And I can also tell you at the end of the day, it's not a life or death question in this business. It can wait. You're not supposed to know everything. So, but if you need an answer, you can go to that coach page and put the question in there.
Yeah.
And someone will answer and help you out. So
and you'll also get a variety of answers, which is nice because not always our answer isn't always the best answer maybe for you.
Yeah. And then the third part is the training. We actually created a website specifically off of Facebook to less
it's very organized.
Yeah, to make it less clutter for you guys. And this is an opportunity for you to go on your own pace, self-pace, go through it, review things, look at it twice, 3 times, whatever you want. Everything is there for you to be successful in this business. It is not just videos of me and Sarah. It is from other coaches. So you can see, once again, what they did. And then if you want to take some things, take it and run. But that's there for you to go through at your own pace and go back over and over again as you need. And
it's also available for your coaches.
Exactly.
So you do not need to have set up your own training website to be able to onboard your own team. This is a team-wide resource that we created for the whole team.
Yep.
So, it also has our new coach welcome email in there so that you can feel confident onboarding your own coaches. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is copy and paste our welcome email and send it to them. That's it. It's the same one you got. And then they're going to have access to this training as well.
So,
the other thing I want to talk to you guys about is YouTube, which I know some of you have already discovered, but some of you guys will ask me a question and I'm like, you could Google it or YouTube it and you're going to find an amazing answers. That's how I learned this business. I was working crazy hours. I would YouTube whatever it was I had questions about, whether it was like, I did not understand what inviting meant for a really long time. I did not know how to recruit to this business. So those were the things I typed in YouTube and I watched videos on them as I was getting ready in the morning or driving to work. The last resource I didn't list that I want to share is the National Wake Up Call. It is now on Beachbody's website, which is our Facebook page that they do it live every Monday morning. It's TBB 411 is the page.
Yeah. So add it to if you're not in that group, TBB, Team Beachbody.
It's just their page.
Yeah. Like it so you can get notifications.
Yeah. But every Monday is a National Wake Up Call. This call, especially if you're you are a new coach, if you're listening, it's gold. It's where you're going to build belief in yourself in this business, and you're going to hear stories from all coaches, all walks of life. Mm-hmm. And it just makes you realize like there is no excuse because there are somebody out there who's had it worse than you, busier than you, more kids than you, all the things against them, and they made it work. And it just builds your belief like, shoot, if they can do it, I can do it. So there is a podcast. You can listen to the recordings. Yeah. That is how I learned a ton. And I can tell you other new coaches that have used that have done awesome.
There's not a lack of resources. What we're trying to say.
There's no lack of resources. Okay. So let's again, we cover a lot. Let's bring it back down again. Your first goal as a new coach, number 1 is to learn and do those vital behaviors. It is a new habit for you. This is you working on yourself, drinking your shake, doing your workout, reading your personal development or listening to personal development. But I would recommend trying at least 10 minutes a day of reading. Everybody has 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's all about you getting your results. The second thing as a new coach is to simply help 3 people. 3 people get started in our group, our accountability group. They can join you in there with the program and Shakeology like you did, a challenge pack. If you do this, if you help 3 people, you will earn Success Club, which we're going to talk about in a minute. that is like the benchmark of Beachbody. That's how you know you're doing everything right.
Mhm.
And you will actually earn back your initial investment that you invested to start your business with your own challenge pack. So then you're in the clear in your first month, and that's pretty awesome because I don't know what business you would be in the green in month 1. And that's very doable. Most of our new coaches are doing that in their first month. So how you do that, we have you guys make a list. You got that in the welcome email. We have you make a list of your 50 contacts. We give you the script on how to share this with them in a non-icky way. And you're really just looking for people who would benefit from that healthy life change.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have the chance to invite them again to, then you'll have the chance to invite them to our challenge group. Yeah. And you're going to be an apprentice coach in there, meaning you're going to show up. You're going to, don't look at Shine Dynasty team page. I stole this from somebody else because we don't reinvent the wheel. The Sweat Life team page. But basically we have an ongoing now. We don't do a new challenge group every month. We have an ongoing group. So you always have a place to bring people in. Okay. And you're going to share publicly about your journey. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to talk about Success Club because it's near and dear to my heart. I can tell you I have never missed Success Club since being a coach.
Me either.
And you haven't either. And it's a decision. It really is a decision. Is it always easy to achieve? No. There are months where I was like, holy crap, how's this going to happen? But it happened because it was my no matter what. So what is Success Club? Why does it matter? Success Club is very simple. So we're lucky in the fact that we don't just go willy-nilly about this business and like, well, I'm not sure, I want to leave my job or I want to earn this much income, but I'm not sure if what I'm doing is working. Beachbody's figured it out. They've made a benchmark for us so that we know what we're doing is working and that we're on track to achieve our goals, okay? So whether your goal is just to help people or whether your goal is to make a certain amount of money, whether your goal is to leave your job, whatever it is, Success Club is going to do that, okay? We call it the 3 Lives Club, the Life Changers Club. It's when you see people on our team page post hashtag I changed a life, it's because they helped somebody with the challenge pack. Okay, so if you want your business to grow and you want to help a lot of people, you need to make Success Club your non-negotiable. It's just what you do. Honestly, I think if you're not aiming for that, you're not really a coach because that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, and I think to that point too, if you were in a job, okay, and you were in a sales job and you had only 3 sales a whole month, would you think you would still have that job? Or would your boss come to you and say, 3 sales, that's pretty much 1 every 10 days.
Yeah.
If you look at it that way, it's not that difficult. 3,
Well, it's because if you worked in a job, it would be your no matter what, or else you'd be fired. Yeah. So we don't get fired in Beachbody, but it's up to us to set our own standards. So make it your non-negotiable is what we're saying. Okay, let's start with the facts. So coaches who hit Success Club every month in 2015, I don't have the most recent one, they saw their paychecks increase on average by 133% compared to coaches who did not. That's proven, and that's Success Club 5, the minimum. Having a short-term goal of Success Club every month gives you that thing to focus on. It's a great way to track towards your long-term goals. So you want to make sure that you're tracking, you're on track to achieve those bigger goals. How you do that, it's you break it down. It's very simple. It's those small things. So every month you'll know whether or not what you're doing is working or if you need to switch some things up, okay? The main point is you have to have a goal. If you're not shooting for anything, you're not going to achieve anything. So if you work your Beachbody business without trying to achieve any specific goal, you're not going to get anywhere. The other thing about Success Club, it's how you build residual income in this business, meaning you put that time in, you invest in those clients, you work with those people, and they get great results. They're loving Shakeology. They're continuing on. They may become a coach, whatever. Either way, you're continuing to earn on that every single month. So as you're hitting Success Club monthly, those residuals grow and your income starts to compound, which is why you should read the book, The Compound Effect, to really understand the power of that. It's the small things. They also, the people who are getting challenge packs and getting into your group and getting results, those are likely going to become your future coaches. And that's where your team comes from. Mm-hmm. So I know for me, I made Success Club 5 my goal it was the first 6 months of my business. I hit higher than that some months, but I was like, you know what? I need to step this up. So after about 6 months in, I said, no, my new goal is 10 no matter what. And I have never missed that since I decided that because it's a decision. And what that did is it just doubled my chances of finding rockstar coaches who want to run with this business with me. Mm-hmm. And my income just went up even more. So it's how we earn those trips. You see us go on every year. You're given a free trip for 2, all expenses paid. except for your flight. But they give you a $750 resort credit when you get there to spend on whatever you want, including it's an all-inclusive vacation. Like, it's amazing. So we earn that by hitting Success Club on average 10 every month of the year, and that trip's covered for you and a guest. So that's an addition to the income you earn from Success Club. Yep. The other thing is there's something called Success Starters. Now, as a new coach, if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months in the business, which month 1, they actually give you a little leeway as a newbie. Month 1 either counts that first month if you hit it, and if you don't hit it, you have a grace period, and actually your second month as a coach will count as your first month for hitting Success Club. So if you hit Success Club, help 3 people in your first 3 months, so 3 people, 3 people, 3 people, not only are you going to earn amazing income from that and earn your investment back threefold, but you're going to earn a free ticket to Coach Summit. And you're going to earn a title called Success Starters, which they recognize at Summit, and that's a really big deal. Summit is huge. It's our yearly convention. It's incredible. It is incredible. It'll blow your mind. It'll make you realize, like, wow, I'm in the right company, and it'll just like take your business to another level. Plus the community alone and the people that you meet, it's just like my heart was exploding like the whole time. I was like tears and excited. It was awesome. So you earn a free ticket to that. And let's talk about how you actually earn Success Club. So how you earn points. So it is a point system. However, we don't want to think of people as points. These are people's lives you are helping, but it is a point system. So you earn 2 points for any new coach or customer that you enroll who purchases a new Shakeology order on Home Direct or auto ship. Now, here's the deal with that. If somebody orders, let's say a customer orders Shakeology from you not on auto ship, they're going to spend for that one-time order about $154. It's insane how much they spend doing one time. If they buy it on auto ship as a customer, it's going to be $132. You can already see the huge difference. It's like $18 of shipping that they don't have to pay. So no matter what, if somebody's interested in Shakeology, I always tell them, now, do they always listen? No, but most do. I always tell them, listen, I am going to highly recommend that you order it on auto ship. Even if you don't want to stay on it, or if you don't plan to stay on it, you can cancel it easily online. They're going to send you an email 7 days before it ships again, but you're going to save $18 on shipping that way. So I tell everybody that before they order. Not only does that benefit you because you get the points, it benefits your customer because they're saving a lot of money. Okay. So it helps both people here. Okay. And then you also earn 2 points for any challenge pack that you sell, either to a coach who's enrolling with you. If they enroll with the challenge pack, that's 2 points. If you sign your husband or spouse up, that's 2 points. So that's 2 points for any challenge pack, which is a Beachbody On Demand, or if somebody wants DVDs, it's a fitness program and Shakeology bundle. You earn, let's see, you also earn, it's not on here, but you earn 1 point for every performance stack, which is the Recover and Energize. If that's ordered on Home Direct, you earn 1 point. You also earn 1 point if they order, let's say, like Shakeology Boost and Energize and all a different combination of things on auto ship that equals 90 volume, which everything equals a different volume amount. But the total is 90 volume, and they're ordered on Home Direct, you get a point. Going back to the challenge pack, I didn't say this, but you also earn 2 points if they were to order like a performance challenge pack, right? Yeah, 2 points for that. So that would be the Recover and Energize with Beachbody On Demand. That would be 2 points as well. Okay. So there's 2 levels of Success Club. There's 2 tiers. There's Success Club 5, which means you hit it, and there's Success Club 10. But there's some differences as far as benefits to you in hitting those, beyond just the income difference. Okay. And in order to qualify for Success Club, this is important. You yourself must have a current auto ship order that equals 90 volume, which Shakeology covers that. So if you're on Shakeology every month, you're good. But you have to have that. I've seen coaches get all the points, but they themselves weren't actually didn't have their Shakeology go through, and they missed Success Club, which is silly because they missed a bunch of leads and stuff. So you have to have that. And you have to have on demand, which most people do now. Yeah. Okay. And you can talk to your CPA. I guess I shouldn't say anything about a write-off, but if it's required for something, you can talk to your CPA.
Yeah, talk to your CPA. If you need a CPA, we have actually a CPA that works with Beachbody coaches.
But you can write off certain things as a business.
You can go to coachtax.com.
Yeah.
And that is a website that's our CPA.
They're amazing.
So they actually bought that domain for Beachbody coaches. So coachtax.com.
Okay, so Success Club 5, you're going to earn prizes for either one. Every single month there's a prize. So you win free swag, you win, that's how I got like my 80-day obsession mat.
We just won an umbrella last month.
Umbrellas, backpacks, you win DVDs, you win things you can give as prizes, you win personal development webinars, all kinds of stuff. This month it's the party at, we win the party at the summit. Mm-hmm. So you win prizes. Obviously you're growing your income, your residual income's growing, and we'll talk about leads in a second, but you qualify for leads in different ways. 10, obviously you're just doubling your efforts, double the chances of those people becoming coaches, double your income. You get special leads. I'll talk about that, and you still earn the prize as well. I will tell you, just so you kind of have a ballpark idea. My coach told me in the beginning, if you want to, because I wanted to leave my job, I wanted to do this full time. So she's like, if you want to build a 6-figure business in Beachbody, and you want to do that in 5 to 7 years, make Success Club 5 your goal consistently. If you want to do it in 3 to 5 years, make Success Club 10 your goal. So just to give you an idea, that's up to you what your goal is. It depends on how big your goals are. All right. So let's break down Success Club 5 real quick. I just want to talk about customer leads. Now you only earn leads by hitting Success Club if you're an enrolled coach, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. Enrolled coach is the first level of basically opening your business and having other coaches, 2 coaches under you. But if you are an enrolled coach and you hit Success Club 5, meaning you helped 3 people, because again, 2 points for challenge pack. If you help 3 people get into your group with you that month, that would be 6 points. So you earn Success Club 5. So customer leads, basically you're entered into this lead wheel. So Beachbody also has regular Beachbody.com, which is not Team Beachbody. Customers can order through, you see ads online probably for Beachbody on demand. People can call in, people can go on regular Beachbody, people order online, whatever, without going through a coach. So those leads, those orders are always distributed randomly and evenly to coaches who are enrolled and above and hitting Success Club. They want to give them to people who are actively working their business so those customers are taken care of. So you never know how many you're going to get. I get a few a week at least. And these are usually Beachbody on demand customers. Sometimes I signed up for the full year. Sometimes I signed up for a free trial, which is great because then I get to reach out and talk to them before they buy their next thing. And you're not actually paid on that initial order for customer leads, but anything that person orders ever in the future, they are your customer. So you get the commission for that, and you get their info. We have a way that we reach out and talk to them. You can ask Ralph. He's great with leads.
It's actually in our coach page under the file section.
Okay, yeah. His little, we actually text our leads, and a lot of our leads are now some of the best challengers in our group, and some of them are coaches on our team. So these are free people that were given to us for hitting these benchmarks.
And think about it. These are people that actually went out there on their own and bought a program or bought something and wants to make it. So these aren't people you have to actually go talk to.
They went and signed up for Beachbody on their own.
So they are waiting for you to reach out to them. And they do get an email stating that you are their coach. Yeah. So it is an awesome thing that Beachbody does.
So we never want to miss out on these.
No.
And again, Success Club 5 is you're hitting Success Club. You're growing that residual income. You earn prizes. And this is how you earn the trip dollars that give you that free trip as well. Now, Success Club 10 is just that higher level. But what happens at Success Club 10 means you helped 5 people in the month. So 2, 4, 6, obviously. You earn Shakeology leads if you're an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club 10. Now, these are really, really, really special. You guys, this is gold. This is free money. Free money. Okay? So Beachbody said they will always give every Shakeology order to a coach. So people can go on Shakeology.com and order without going through a coach. They can also order challenge packs without going through a coach now. But these are all those orders are given and distributed to people who are Emerald and above and hitting Success Club 10. So I will never miss Success Club 10 because I don't want to miss out on these. Basically what happens with these is if somebody orders Shakeology, that's a $32 commission right there. If they order a challenge pack, that's a $50+ commission right there. You actually get that commission initially and you've never even talked to this person. So you wake up, you check your back office and you have these leads in there and it's free money in your bank. Plus, I have people who are on Shakeology every single month who are leads of mine. I am paid on that every single month. $32 every single month, $32 in my bank account. This is somebody I didn't even have to go find, talk to. They were given to me for hitting these benchmarks. So yeah, I don't want to miss out on that. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else on that?
No.
I mean, one day I woke up and it was like a $300 order.
Yeah, there's also
It was crazy.
Yeah, and you know, there's another lead program. We actually can get coaches.
Oh, yeah. If you're a diamond coach and you hit Success Club 10, you qualify. Oh, 1 star now.
1 star.
Okay. You qualify for Coach Connection, which is where people sign up to become a coach.
They actually want to work this business.
They actually want to work this business. They sign up to become a coach on their own. They didn't have a sponsor. It happens.
Yep.
And they're given to people who are 1 star diamond and above and hit Success Club 10. Yep. Okay. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. So let's talk about now, you know, like the how-tos, all that, your goals to help 3 people. Take a deep breath. Now we think, okay, well, how do I find these people to help? Where do they come from? How do I attract them? So we're going to talk about the attracting piece, okay? So I'm going to talk about social media. You do not have to use social media to build this business. However, it's a free marketing tool that is a gold mine for finding people just like you out there who, when you relate to when you find your tribe, it's like magic. You're like, oh my God, these people are just like me. They're like my best friends. This is so cool. So it's fun. Okay. So social media is your free billboard. Don't waste the space. And I'm going to talk to you about the mindset. No longer, when I became a coach, I never used my social media before, hardly ever. It was just like random going out pictures, you know, like drunken pictures really. And, my life was really boring before coaching, so I hadn't posted in months. But when I became a coach, I went through training and I learned all about the different mindset of this. So my social media is no longer just like Sarah Petrucci's social media, random personal Facebook. It is my business storefront. It is my free marketing. It is my platform. It is where I get to share my voice, share my journey, and connect with people and talk about things that are